Hey everyone, welcome back. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready to dig in.
Today we're cracking open The Richest Man in Babylon.
A classic. Timeless wisdom in those pages.
Absolutely. And most people walk away remembering that 10% savings rule.
Right, pay yourself first.
But there's something deeper we often miss.
Yeah.
An idea that, honestly, might be even more important for building lasting wealth.
Oh, I know exactly what you're getting at. It's not about hitting the lottery.
No, not at all. It's about, well, maybe you should explain it. You always put things so well.
Sure. The Richest Man in Babylon hammers home this point. Wealth, real wealth. It's not about luck or some big windfall.
It's about consistency, right?
Exactly. It's the habits, those small things you do day after day that build up over time.
It's funny because that's not what we're usually told, is it? I mean, nowadays, everyone's looking for that quick fix.
A magic bullet. The secret formula.
Yeah. But this book says, nope, slow and steady wins the race. Like, remember Arcad?
The richest man in Babylon himself.
Right. He didn't trip over a pot of gold. He built his fortune slowly, through habits, over decades.
He was a scribe. Humble beginnings.
So what were those habits? What did Arcad actually do?
Well, he lived by some key principles, like always paying himself first no matter what, setting aside that portion of earnings before anything else.
Makes sense. So disciplined saving was number one.
Yep. Then, investing wisely. Long-term growth, not chasing those flashy quick profits.
Avoiding those get-rich-quick schemes we all hear about.
Exactly. But also, and this is huge, he was always learning, seeking advice from those with more experience.
Humility, admitting you don't know it all.
Crucial. No one becomes a master overnight.
But here's something I've always wondered. If we focus only on these small changes, these small habits, doesn't that limit us? What about ambition, taking risks, aiming for those big goals?
That's a great question, and the book doesn't say to shy away from big goals. It's about foundation. You build that solid base with those consistent habits.
So it's like, once that foundation is strong, then you're ready to take bigger leaps.
Exactly. You'll be more prepared, more confident to tackle those opportunities, to take calculated risks.
It's more like creating a system, right? One that works for you, silently building wealth in the background, instead of putting all your eggs in one risky basket.
Exactly. Think of it like this. You automate your savings even a little each month.
Sets it and forgets it.
Right. Over time, it grows, compounds, like a little seed you plant, nurture, and watch grow into something amazing.
I see. And this idea of consistent habits, it doesn't just apply to savings, does it? What about debt or learning skills to earn more?
Great point. The richest man in Babylon pushes for a big picture view. Managing debt wisely is key.
Like not letting it spiral out of control.
Right. And never stop learning. Invest in your skills. That helps build a foundation that can weather any storm.
So if someone's listening right now, maybe feeling overwhelmed, like, where do I even begin? But what's a concrete first step?
Start small. Pick one financial habit, something easy to stick with. Maybe setting aside a little each week for savings.
Bringing lunch to work a few times a week.
Or even just spending 30 minutes a day learning a new skill. Anything. But be consistent.
It's about those little choices we make, day after day, They might seem insignificant,
But over time, they make all the difference. Like drops of water carving a canyon, right? Those small, consistent actions, they build incredible results.
That is such a good image. And it really drives home the point, doesn't it? Building wealth isn't about finding shortcuts. It's about building those disciplined habits, watching them compound.
Precisely. So think about this. What's one small habit, financial habit, you could start today?
Something that if you did it consistently could change your future.
What's that seed you could plant that could grow into your own financial tree?
That's a great question for everyone listening. And remember, the richest man in Babylon, it's timeless wisdom. Those principles, they work today just as well as they did back then.
They truly do.
So take those principles, use them, build your own journey, and watch your wealth grow. One consistent action at a time. Thanks for joining us for another deep dive.
See you next time.